If you're a coaching consultant that's wondered how can I incorporate AI into my business to save time or make more money, in this video, I'm gonna go over 7 ways that I am currently using AI in my coaching program and my clients' coaching programs to number one, save them time and allow them to make more money. So let's get right into the number one is with writing copy. If you are still sitting there manually writing copy, sitting there looking up what words, looking up, the best vocabulary on how to write an email and stuff like this, you're behind because there's something called Poppy AI that allows you to understand your whole market and write emails specifically for your ICP. So if you take a look at this right here, Poppy AI allows you to go through someone's YouTube videos or maybe your YouTube videos and you incorporate the specific prompt and things that you want it to write about or the tonality, and it will take the tonality, the way you speak, your slang, and all that stuff, and it's gonna incorporate that and write email specifically for you. So the days of sitting there and trying to write the perfect email, you no longer have to do that. And if you're currently doing that, switch over to Poppy AI so that you can start writing copy with it. Now, obviously Poppy AI costs money. You can either number one pay, I believe $7.99 for 1 year or $3.99 per month or something along those lines. But Poppy AI is a great tool for writing copy. Number two is a sales tracker. If you do not know what your close rate, your show up rate, your average order value, how much leads you're getting every single day, where the leads are coming from, things like that, you are losing money. If you take a look at this client right here, this is a client that we were previously working with. It allows us to know exactly how many calls we've taken, our show up rate, our close rate, our average deal size, how much money we've cash collected, the closers, what the prospects is exactly saying. Did we win the deal? Did we not lose the deal? And if I go all the way over to analytics, it shows us our team performance, our revenue goals, our insights, our trackers, our wins and losses, why people aren't closing, what type of objections we're needing, right? Or do we just have to follow up with people? It tells us exactly what we need to do in order for us to scale predictably. Now, this dashboard is no longer active and we're no longer working with the client, but it allows us to see exactly how much money is coming in, who our best closers, our setters are, so that we can scale predictably. So if you're in 2026 and you still are not tracking at minimum your close rate, your show up rate, how much money you're getting, cash collected and revenue, then my friend, you are behind. Not only that, we also set up by diagnostics, right? Because you don't have to actually sit there and figure out why you're not making money. You could just simply look at the dashboard and it'll tell you exactly why you're not making money. For example, with this client, we need at least 10 calls. Our show up rate needs to be at least 80%, 50% close rate, and an average deal size of $1,000. And if we ever fall below, we could just go on here, look at the dashboard, and we'll be able to pinpoint exactly what we need to do to obviously make more money. Now, the third lesson is call recordings. Every single call you are taking must, and I mean must, be recorded. This is called Fathom. It's a tool that you could just quickly incorporate it into your Chrome or Safari browser, and it hops into your Google Meets and allows you to quickly record the call. And the best thing about it is that it is free. So if you're wondering why you're not closing, what are the objections my sales teams are having, what do we really need to work and train on, Fathom allows you to do all of that in just a click of a button. Now, it's very simple to use. I'll show you guys exactly where to go about it. Is if you go to the Chrome web store and you just look up Fathom AI Note Taker by Google, right there, and you just install it. 4.9 out of stars. Obviously, this is a really, really good tool. And the best part about all of this is that it is extremely quick. So for example, if you have a sales call within 5 minutes, and actually within 5 minutes, it has the full transcripts and it has a clear guideline of exactly what's the summary of the call, what happened, why the person didn't take action, and the topics that were talked about. And like I was saying, if you do have your own ChatGPT call that you would like to obviously incorporate into this, then you could obviously take it and then add it to ChatGPT just by copying the transcript. So now let's go over to number 4 is market research. If you're still sitting here wondering, what does my audience want? Should I do a hand raiser? Should I just do a poll? All these stuff, yes, they're nice, but there's a quicker, faster way to do market research that's gonna save you time. And that is utilizing Claude and YouTube. If you combine these two, it's very, very simple. You go over to YouTube, you see your competitors, you take a look at your videos, you can also utilize this for Instagram. You take your content and you incorporate that into Claude, and you give them the exact scripts that you're talking about. It will allow you to do market research at a quicker pace than doing a hand raiser on your story that's going to take you 5 to 7 days for the market research that could have been done in just 3 hours. right? So when you're doing market research, if you have content out there, right, take that content, add it to Claude, and ask Claude, why do people follow me? What offer do you think will best line up with the content that I currently make? And you could also do this for your research, for your competitors. If you have competitors that are also in your niche, you could have those, you could input Claude, their data, their YouTube videos, and things like that, and it'll see what are the holes that they're not attacking to give you a leverage and an advantage in the marketplace. The next thing is data research. Now, the sales tracker right there is good, but this is Trackio, and Trackio allows you to take that to the completely next level. Trackio not only tracks how much money you're making your closer and stuff like that, but it also tracks lead quality and lead intent, where your lead is coming from, what's the last YouTube video that they just recently watched, and it all does all of this automatically, which is the best part about it. Now, the thing about Trackio is that it does cost a lot of money. It's $297 a month, and if you're just starting out, it really may not make sense for you. But if you're doing at least $5,000 to $10,000 a month, then I highly recommend you go and use Trackio. If you or your agency, if you're a coach or consultant that wants to work with me and my team specifically, click that first link below. There's a calendar link where you'll be able to book a call to work with us specifically. But back to data research and Trackio. What this allows you to do is basically see exactly where the lead is coming from and see how warm they are. So if you hop on a sales call and you just tell the person, I saw that you watched a couple of our latest videos, bro. What made you interested in about that? Oh, bro, I just saw you watch our latest video. What made you interested about that? Right? It makes the prospect feel like you already know them, and it'll increase your likelihood of obviously closing the deal. So Trackio is a really good tool if you're already making money. The next thing is a Claude agent. If you are a course seller that has a lot of students and you probably get frequently questions that are already in your course and you're tired of answering them, you need to create an agent, and you need to give every single one of your students access to that agent to answer FAQ questions, right? Questions like, where is the course material, or how do I run ads, or what is ads, or, what's the best diet program, or any single FAQ question someone may have in your course material. Create a Claude agent, input all of the information in there, and give that Claude agent to all of your students. It will save you a lot of time and make you look a lot better compared to the competitors. Now, the last thing is ManyChat. ManyChat is a tool that allows you to instantly comment, instantly reply to comments, say hi to new followers, and things like that. It allows you to boost engagement, and number two, it allows you to be quick to leads, which will and then in turn to more conversions, right? ManyChat is a really, really good tool to grow. A lot of people utilize this to grow on social media, and if they're doing any sort of CTAs, to respond quickly, because obviously humans aren't always available. Now, these are the 7 AI tools right here that I've incorporated into my business that you should also do if you want to save time and make more money. Now, if you're a coach, consultant, or course seller that wants me to incorporate these into your business, or you just want to work with me personally, there's a link below. Click that first link below. It's going to take you to a Calendly link where if you qualify, you'll be able to book a call. Other than that, thank you guys for watching.